Homeworld Remastered is a beautiful game. When the game was announced, all of us nostalgic folk got very excited to see the original Homeworld in stunning graphics, and we got it. Absolute perfection was achieved. But the gameplay was changed considerably, and I generally haven't had too much fun playing the game itself. One of my biggest gripes with the campaign of the game is the dynamic difficulty, which makes the tie dance scale with how many units you have. This completely changed the feeling of the campaign. In Homeworld Classic, I felt so protective of all of my units, like they all mattered to me, but in Homeworld Remastered, it's actually sometimes a good idea to scrap them at the end of a mission so that you don't end up with so many enemy units in the next one. Like in this case, where I was confronted with 5 destroyers in Mission 5. I'd mostly given up on Homeworld Remastered entirely. But recently on the Homeworld Reddit page, a post caught my attention. The poster suggested playing through the whole game producing nothing but salvage corvettes. You can use the ships that you've salvaged as an army, but you cannot produce anything else. This really piqued my interest, and so begins my quest to beat Homeworld 1 Remastered using nothing but salvage corvettes. Those finicky little things are much harder to get consistent use out of in Remastered than in Classic, but nonetheless, here we go.
Years ago, a satellite detected an object under the sands of the Great Desert. An expedition was sent.
Hey, that's a base runner! I bet if I put down a turret, it'd be able to hold off this whole area.
An ancient starship buried in the sand.
Right, sorry, there's nostalgic value here. I shouldn't ruin this cutscene. I'm sorry.
Deep inside the ruin was a single stone that would change the course of our history forever. On the stone was etched a galactic map, and a single word more ancient than the clans themselves. Higara, our home.
Cutscene's over, right? Psych! It keeps going! This part always gets me.
The clans were united, and a massive colony ship was designed. Construction would take 60 years. It would demand new technologies, new industries, and new sacrifices. The greatest of these was made by the scientist Karen Sajet, who had herself permanently integrated into the colony ship as its living core. She is now Fleet Command.
And according to Homeworld 2, somehow immortal? I don't know.
The promise of the Guide Stone united the entire population. Every mind became focused on the true origin of our people. Every effort on the construction of the ship that would seek it out among the stars.
Cutscene's over, right? Psych! There's more!
Scaffold control standing by.
But it's okay, because it's really nice looking.
All stations green.
Even
Yeah,
with my
speaking
kind
of which, look at that frame rate. Ugh.
You got
Must
it.
be something about trying to record this at the same time, I don't know.
Phase 8, 9, and 10 sealed.
Scaffold decks A, B, C secure. Decks D and E secure. Scaffold secure. All systems green. Release crew standing by. What a beautiful sight.
Indeed. Right, well I guess we'll just hope that the frame rate kind of fixes itself. I have no desire to go through that cutscene again.
This is Fleet Command. Reporting Mothership
much
relaunch
better.
status. Command online. Resourcing online. Construction online. Cryogenic subsections A through J online. K through S online. Scaffold control, stand by for alignment. Alignment confirmed. Stand by, release control.
All caliper banks released.
The mothership has cleared the scaffold. We are away. Stand by for command line testing.
Command line green. Initial fleet in position.
Course deleted.
Ah, how nice. I gotta say, I was holding off a cough that whole time, like it was so
Fleet
bad.
intelligence going online. Our task is to analyze all sensor data
That's
and
quite
generate
nice.
mission objectives. Before the hyperdrive tests, several trials must be completed.
Yeah, for
Test
instance,
construction by
harvest
building the
these things.
primary research ship. Test
So-
resource processing by harvesting
I'll
the
let him keep
asteroids
talking.
provided nearby.
I won't be that rude.
Hyperspace module charging. 35% capacity and rising. The mothership will be ready for the hyperdrive test in 10 minutes.
Strike group acknowledged. At ease. Group 1 reporting. At ease.
Stand by to begin combat trials. First, we will be monitoring formation performance. Target drones have been provided here. Assign a formation to your fighters and destroy the drones.
I already did that, noob. Alright, so this map will be very easy, obviously, because I'm not actually going to get attacked at all. Unfortunately, the idea behind this was that I wouldn't make any units other than salvage corvettes, but unfortunately I've got to do that because in order to let me progress from this mission, it's going to make me make a research ship here. So I will make just one though. That's all I'm going to do.
Group 1 reporting.
I better not lose any of these guys, or else it's like game over.
Group 1 copies.
Look at them destroy these drones. Ah, how nice.
Group 1 reports victory.
Group 1 reporting.
Enemy unit emerging from hyperspace.
Oh, enemies hyperspace in on my
Locked
location.
in. Strike group moving into position.
That's kind of funny.
Formation trial complete. Flight analysis shows a 22% increase in combat performance.
I don't know how they measure the
Next
increase
trial
in
will
combat
test the
performance. Like,
effectiveness
compared
of
to what,
tactics.
first off? and
Stand
second,
by
I
to
don't
begin
even know.
tactics trial. Use aggressive or evasive tactics and engage the target drones here.
Roger.
There's like a hotkey for this. F5. I don't know. Anyway.
Strike group. Prepare for
The
assault.
primary research ship has been constructed.
Yes, it has.
Research division is online. Begin fighter chassis research immediately.
Don't you like how when you set them to aggressive, they actually do more damage? It wasn't like that at launch. At launch, they just kind of like targeted people more aggressively, I guess, but they didn't actually change at all how they would like fight. It's still not like it was in the original Homeworld, but it's a great improvement, we can all say. Those things get wrecked. I mean, you know how long it took last time. I'm gonna research this, because why not? Although, actually, can I build some... I can already build salvage
Group
corvettes.
1
I feel like I don't
completed
need
the enemy.
to, do I?
Enemy unit emerging from hyperspace.
Group 1 standing by. Assembly
Right? Because, like,
underway.
all I'm ever gonna
Construction
use is
underway.
salvage corvettes, so... There's no upgrades or anything in this game.
Tactics trial complete. The next trial will test the performance of the Salvage Corvette. Build one and capture the target drone here.
Hey, that sounds prudent. What do you know? I'm already making them, though.
Salvage Corvette complete.
Ready. Destination locked.
Wish I could just take these stupid cryo trays now. They's gonna be in danger pretty soon. I hope no one who's watching this hasn't already played the game, because like I'm gonna be pretty bad about spoiling things. So.
Reporting. Roger.
Go get that guy.
Salvage Corvette complete.
So this is also going to be a little bit tricky, this whole run, because in Homeworld 1, like, Salvage Corvettes were fairly slow, but they were very small, right? So if you had them moving sideways or, like, diagonally compared to the unit that you wanted them to capture, they'd almost never get hit, because Homeworld 1 had, like, a real ballistics, like, ballistic simulation. What do you call that?
Nothing else in range.
Like an actual ballistical simulation, you know what I mean? So basically, when it fired a bullet, it would actually say, okay, where's this bullet going? And if it hit the target, it hit it. So Salvage Corvettes were small, they could change direction. If you had things on evasive, of course, it would kind of bob up and down and stuff like that. So they almost never got hit by big ships like frigates and destroyers and whatever, but
stand by for a hyperdrive
it is not so
test.
anymore, because we've gone to the
Internal
RNG
pressure
system.
doors will be sealed in 2 minutes. Abort system standing by.
Hyperspace module fully charged.
We'll let
I'm
them
ready to
talk.
initiate quantum wave generation
I'll be
on your
nice.
mark. Good luck, everyone.
All sections have reported in. We are clear to proceed. Trigger the hyperspace drive at your discretion.
Right. So anyway, since these things are now like an RNG simulation, Salvage Corvettes had their like hit chance greatly increased to reduce their effectiveness, and so even like destroyers with like their ion cannon frigates can hit them now, which is pretty annoying, and they have very little health. And so this is going to be tricky, but I'm excited to see if it actually works or not. Oh yeah, and we're going to hyperspace. I'm excited to see if that
Salvage
works.
Corvette complete.
I've played this game though, I know what happens. Anyway, this is more of an introductory video, but that is the first mission. I'll catch you on the second.
Passive tactics confirmed. Standing down.
That's not quick, dog. Let's watch them. Be nice closure for the mission.
Salvage Corvette complete.
I got no time for this.